Oh, greetings everybody. My name is Letu Shabalala from Producer Lesson Foundation. This is STEM It Bars Sessions. Can you feel the bars? Bars light year. Oh, just don't come in. No, I'm kidding. All right. I'm with the two beautiful ladies right here. We have Nafisa Ali. I hope I'm saying it right. And we have Leblanc Ali. I hope I'm still pronouncing it right. Anyway, today it's STEM's launch, and we're launching it today with two women who are in STEM. So it's STEM for women who are in STEM. However you want to put it, but it's right there. Okay. I'm talking, but I'm talking and talking and talking. But is okay. Seems like we have a problem. Wait. Okay. Okay. Seems like we're having a problem. A problem. All right. We may continue. I hope I'm audible. I hope I'm audible. Mm, okay. All right. Righty. Something's wrong with my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, no, now I'm audible. I can hear myself now. I can hear myself now. All right. So like I said, my name is Letu Shabalala from Go Digital SA Foundation. Brand right there, right there. So we're hosting today a session called STEM It, and it's about STEM and computer science. But today we have two beautiful ladies that decided to join me today to share their stories on STEM and to tell us more about STEM, like their journeys in STEM. It's a lot. It's a lot, people. It's a lot. Thank you right there, Yolanda, for letting me know that I'm audible. Thank you. Shout out to you. Um, okay. So, like I said that I'm gonna introduce two ladies. So I'm just gonna read out the short bios or biographies. First, we have Nafisa. Nafisa is the one right there at the bottom of the screen. She decided not to show herself. Okay, so Nafisa grew up in Ladysmith, and after matriculating, she moved on to Gauteng first, and then moved on to Pietermaritzburg. He started BCom accounting, but due to some issues, she had to. You will have to say it. I don't have to say it, but you will have to say it. And then after that, she decided to join in what is called STEM today and learn how to program, learn how to do a lot of things. Like she's a woman of talents, and like she's gonna tell you her story because I think my story and her story is a bit similar, but she's gonna tell you. And then we have La Blonde. Ish. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so it's La Blonde Halalizi. This time I said it was fine, but now okay. I think I bit my tongue right there. Oh, it's cool. So LeBlanc is a final year student in Durban University of Technology. So those are in DUT. You probably know her, and she's a Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador. I hope I'm saying it right. She's a Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador. In DUT, she's doing software development. Mm, we have a pro right here. Okay, and she's gonna tell us more about herself. And she's part of Vasily Genie. We usually work with Vasily Genie, but I'll spare the details later. tell you all the details later. But for now, I'm just gonna leave these ladies take the stage for us and tell us a bit about themselves. So I don't know who you all wanted to start. Who you all wanted to start? Are we starting with Nafisa?
Nafisa, go.
Oh, are you still there?
Yes, yes, I'm still here.
Right? May go ahead.
Greetings, guys. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. My name is Nafsa Ali Berry. I'm originally from Ladysmith. I grew up and school there. After matric, I've moved to two different cities, Gauteng and Pietermaritzburg. Okay, I studied become accounting. After 2 years, I've dropped out due to some issues. Later on, I've decided to teach myself. I am a self-taught programmer. I spent 3 years teaching myself programming. I faced a lot of challenges during that 3 years with lack of motivation. It was an on and off thing until last year. Sometimes I decided to get my feedback and I decided to give my 100%. As last year, I've joined an initiative where I've got a lot of motivation from there, and it has motivated me, and it has brought me where I want to be today. So that's my background for you. Yes, that's my background.
All right. It's on to you now, Leblanc.
Thank you.
Tell us
Thank you,
about
Letu,
yourself.
for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. Hi, guys. My name is Leblanc Juliette Kalalizi. I think most of you knows me from Facebook, from LinkedIn, from Twitter, all over I'm there. So I'm Leblanc Juliette Kalalizi, originally from DRC, but I live in South Africa, Durban. I'm currently doing my final year diploma in information and communication technology and software development. And I am currently a Microsoft Learn student ambassador, and my initiative is to empower everybody, every human being on the planet to learn more through technologies. And also I'm a part of vast journey that is a duty right now. So we are actually implementing some projects that involves artificial intelligence, IoT, and cloud computing. So my I've studied my high school here in Durban in Isesa Metric School. Some of you knows it, and then I went to Durban University of Technology. So it wasn't easy to find a space, but by God's grace, you have to wait. You have to be patient in order to know what you want. So if you are ambitious enough, there is nothing that is impossible. Anything is possible if you know what you want. So as I said, when I started my career in tech, when I applied, actually, I didn't know that I'm going to be here, sitting here today, talking about my journey in tech. Because when I applied in civil engineering, I applied in constructions. But guess what? I ended up being in tech, doing IT, and as for now, what I can say, I love it and I'm enjoying it. And right now, I'm inspiring women in tech, I'm inspiring women in STEM, and I'm inspiring women to join even the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors because they have more opportunities to build the skills, to be more to be more influential in technologies, in STEM careers, and to learn many more and to be an inspiration to other people around the world. Thank you.
So while you're right there, speaking about inspiring women, um, okay, there's a LinkedIn page that I saw that is I think it was created by you. Can you like tell us a bit about women? Is it women tech inspire? Yeah. Can you
Yes,
please
that's
just
in
tell us
the
a
LinkedIn.
bit
LinkedIn
about it?
you can find it in LinkedIn, which is Women Tech Inspire. You can find it on Facebook, which is also Women Tech Inspire, and also on Instagram. That page, I've created it to inspire women. First is women students or women learners who have ambitions to embark their journey in technology, who want, let's say, they're doing programming, they're doing computer science, they're doing software development or software engineering, but they are still confused in which path to take. So they want to upskill their skills or to learn more about technology. So my page is Women Tech Inspire. I want to inspire every woman who wants to upskill their skills in technology through web development, IoT, artificial intelligence, and cloud computing. So I will have two parts of this. So one part, like I have student learners, female learners who want to embark their journey in technology and want to learn more skills. So we will be offering web development. So if you are someone who wants to build your own website, if you are a female student who want to have more skills on how to build your profile, how to build your CV, so you are more welcome to follow our page on LinkedIn, Women Tech Inspire. So we will start our registration in December. Right now, we are still in the planning phase, so we are still planning on how we will start our program. So my my plan is to start like a 3 month coherent. So the first coherent, it will be like for students or females who want to study programming, who want to study any skills in technology, and that will start on the 15th of December, and then 15th of December till March. So there you will be trained. There is female leaders, there is female in tech, women in tech. There is more people um who are more trained, who have the skills that will be there to assist you as a mentor, to learn your skills, to develop your profile, to build your website, to develop your CV, to create your LinkedIn account, to create your GitHub account. So you can just see that that is the full profile that you are looking for you to go and apply for a job somewhere in one of the tech companies or any company of your dream. So the second part is like I'm looking for entrepreneurs, any rural entrepreneurs who is saying that I was disadvantaged during the COVID period. Why? Because I have my business out there. I was doing my business, my local business, maybe on the street. I don't know any tech skills. I don't have any e-commerce business, or I don't know how to build a website. I'm looking for all those entrepreneurs, whether you are a female entrepreneur or you are a male entrepreneur, and you want to build a technical skill to build your website. So I will collect those people and have a group of them where they will be trained how to build an e-commerce website, how to take their business from local to internet. So to have a net, to have an online shop, as I can say. So they will be training you how to do web development, how to build your website through programming or building your website without code. So there is two sections. Whether you will choose to learn both of them, learn how to code, learn how to program, learn how to build your website with coding, through coding, or learn how to build your website without coding. Whether we will train you. So there is too many ways where you can create your website. You can create your website through WordPress, and there is other many ways of building your website without coding. And here also you will have an opportunity to learn Power Platform. Whether you have access to Microsoft technologies or not, we will guide you on how you can gain some skills, or you can benefit from those free access that you will develop doing your Power Apps or Power Automate, and integrate all those things in your website. As an entrepreneur, you will actually need a chatbot that is interacting with artificial intelligence. So you will have your own website then. So your chatbot will actually, if you want, will attract more customers to your online shop. So whether your customers have questions and you are not available, so the chatbot is there to help the customers to answer all those questions that they have about your shop. So you will have your questions and you will know more about your customer. That increase the productivity and the effectiveness of customer services.
Awesome. Right. You have covered a lot, eh? You have said a lot.
Yeah, just too much. If anyone is interested, I'll encourage you to follow us on Instagram, which is Women Tech Inspire, and also follow our LinkedIn page, because that is where I will be posting the application when we are starting collecting members. And I will encourage people to actually apply as soon as possible when the link is out, because there is a limited number of people that I'm looking for in the first cohort of this program. Yes.
Awesome. All right. I'm just gonna like ask this question to Afisa. Okay, like, may I just call you by Ayanda? Like, all right. So people would like to know, like, how has STEM influenced you in your life? With my tongue, right? English. All right, English, come back. All right, so how has STEM changed your way of thinking, or like changed your ideas in life? So we're just gonna start with you, Nafisa.
All right. Okay, how did
Yeah,
STEM
like
influence?
how deep, like the
So STEM program has allowed me to put STEM and everyday thing that involved into a whole new thing. It has made me adjust to the new norm, gave me an opportunity to learn and adapt to the new technology.
all right. How about you, Leblanc?
STEM has influenced my life so much, as I can say. The future is moving to the world of technology. As you can see, COVID actually has proven it all. Everything is going online. Everything is internet now. So you can see people are now studying online from the school, going to campus, to internet. Like everything is just online. So whatever we are doing right now, we should have going to book an event and have our session there. But now Zoom has influenced us, Microsoft Teams has influenced us. So I'm actually loving the way STEM is actually changing the world of technology, because uh, everything is becoming easy. You can connect or network with everyone in the world. Like, you are not limited anymore to speak to anyone. You can connect with people through events. You can connect with people on LinkedIn, or many people were not interactive on social media the way they are right now, because this COVID has influenced them to stay at home. So when they are bored doing nothing, you just found them taking their phone, looking for someone to talk to on the internet. So as for my life, STEM has influenced me, as I say. during this period of COVID, I've done a lot. I've developed myself a lot. I've grown a lot. I've started learning since we started studying at home or staying at home under lockdown. I've learned a lot. That is when I joined the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador program, and thank God my application became successful, and today I'm empowering women, empowering students, helping them to learn new technologies, new Microsoft technologies, hosting events. That is the number one thing I built. I built self-confidence, how to speak um, in front of the audiences. So the other thing that I learned, the power of leadership, how you can influence others, to learn something, because this world, you can't just stay doing nothing. The way things are going, STEM is developing the world. Everything is just turning around, everything is just going online. So I attended one of the internship during this COVID, and I've learned a lot, where I connected with many UX designers, web designers, software developers, like many influential people that I didn't even know that I could meet. But this COVID actually made me meet a lot of people. Since I joined the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors program, I've learned new technologies like Power Platform. Now I can build my Power Automate. I can build my Power Apps. Like few months ago, 1 year ago, I didn't know how to do all those things. But the way technology is going around, I can now build my own website. I can now build my own chatbot and integrate it with the website. And I'm happy to see the development and how I'm actually growing in technology, and how technology is actually empowering everyone through social networks, social media events, and other interactions.
Awesome. Well, you're right. There's a part that I wanted to ask you about. Like, it's breaking barriers. What is breaking barriers? What is it about? And like, how does it like
Okay.
affect STEM? And yeah, people would like to know. And if somebody wants to join in breaking barriers, how can they join?
So the Breaking Barriers is a non-profit organization which is like a breaking barriers in STEM, not only technology, but also in engineering, in science and mathematics. So anyone who is interested into joining Breaking Barriers, you can search in the search bar on LinkedIn. You can just search for Breaking Barriers. We have our LinkedIn page, and we have our Instagram page and our Facebook page. So it's a non-profit organization that helps students, mostly women in tech, help them with with the skills, or empowering them how to succeed in STEM careers. Because you can see some of women, maybe they might be discouraged, or they don't have more information, or they want to build their leadership skills. Breaking Barriers has it all. It actually gives you the skills in leadership, because you actually engage in different activities. Because when I joined the Breaking Barriers, the first thing I was empowered with, it was having this networking event, like networking, like movie nights, the chats connection, like connecting with others through a night chat. We call it a night chat, where you just have to chat with everyone who is in the organization.
Yeah.
Most of our interaction take place on Slack. So on Slack we have groups, like we engage. We have movie nights, where it's just like 30 minutes or 1 hour of networking. So you actually build connection around the world. And the second thing is about social agent society, which is a program that Breaking Barriers in Tech offers to their members. When you join the social agent society, you actually help them into recruiting people into their organization because they want to empower many women in tech or many women in STEM. So besides recruiting, you actually have the opportunity to build your project, which is called passion project. So you can see many people, they have a lot of things to do, but they don't have time, or they keep giving themselves excuses, be like, oh, I'm tired, I can't do that. Or I don't have, let's say you want to start a business, you say, oh, I don't have a capital to start that. Or let's say you want to create something, but you say, oh no, my idea, maybe no one will like it. But Breaking Barriers is giving you the opportunity to bring all your ideas to life. So they take a program which is like a 1-month program to actually identify your idea, plan your idea, and they give you time to say every week you have to report what did you do regarding your passion project. And you have to present your passion project at the limited amount of time, or at the end of the program that they give you, like a certain amount of time that they give you to work on your passion project. And that actually helps a lot of women. They built a lot of things that they were planning to do in the past and they couldn't do it, and they built it during this program of Breaking Barriers, which is wonderful. And then you actually have the opportunity to join as well their mini founders program. A mini founder, they give you an opportunity to host events or to join their event summit, or you actually have to build your speaking skills, and you have to build also your leadership skills, which is amazing. Everyone is looking for those skills these days. It's very encouraging to join those kind of organization, which is actually empowering you and building you, like improving your self-development.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm seeing right here on YouTube we have questions. So the first one is from Yolanda Abu said. Okay. All right. She's asking, considering the gender ratio in STEM, according to the ladies, what does it mean to them to be a woman in STEM? That's a question for both of you. Who wants to go first?
For me to say like how to begin to become a woman in STEM, first is about making a decision, right? Is making a decision and finding your purpose of knowing what you want to become and who do you want to be. So when you decide to become a woman in STEM, it's not only because you want to do programming or you start coding or you start doing this. You just have to have a goal. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve in joining STEM at any specific time? Who do you want to become, or who is your role model? So you have to actually set goals so that you can know where you are going and the step that you have reached to, because you can't just move without having a goal or a plan or a direction on where you are going. And being a woman in STEM, you have a lot of benefits. First, you can see in the current world, they say that there is many men in STEM careers. Not only, I'm not talking about technology or programming, I'm talking about STEM in general as engineering. If you see in the engineering field, there is more male than female. If you check in applied science or mathematics, there is more male who are going into those hard or heavy careers, and female, I'd be like, no. When they tell you that, oh, you are a woman, you can't do this. So you actually agree what people are telling you, than you taking your own belief and going according to what you want to achieve. That's why I said when I started answering this question, you must have a goal and listen to your own belief. Because if you keep listening to what people are saying, you cannot achieve what you want to be. You cannot achieve what you want to become or what you want to have in life.
Right.
To be a woman in STEM, you have to build a confidence of achieving what you want to achieve in life.
Okay. Nafisa, this question is
Yeah.
also for you. Like, as okay, like in the world currently at the moment, there's like more males in STEM, more than women. But for you, like as a woman who's engaging in STEM or contributing to STEM, what does it mean for you as a woman in STEM?
Okay. Firstly, you have to set a goal within yourself. And setting a goal needs a lot of self-discipline. You've got to have direction in life, where you want to go and who you want to go. So the most important part is that you have to surround yourself with winners. There are a lot of women who are part of STEM. So one of the most important thing is to join networks, and from there you build your network as a woman.
Okay. Um, there's another question again on YouTube. It's okay. How will they maintain and sustain the women in STEM? A lot of women enter the industry, but they don't stay long. So how you as a woman in STEM gonna maintain? I don't know if maybe like I should say I wouldn't say status quo, but like the number of women or the ratio of women. How will you maintain or and sustain the women in STEM? Like how would
Okay.
you like
Uh,
motivate and yeah encourage other women or youth in STEM to
yeah,
like continue?
that is similar to what Nafisa is just finished to saying. Nafisa just said right now. It's all about self-discipline. You have to discipline yourself. And the second, so first number one, I can say you must have a self-discipline. You must know first what do you want. What you want to achieve and work on your goal every day. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to become a woman in STEM, but you're not working to build your goal. It's just like you are saying, I'm going to build a house, but you're not starting a foundation. So you can't just build a house without building a foundation. Building a foundation as a woman in STEM, what does that mean? So that just means first you must know what do you want. You must have a dream. You must know who do you want to become. You must build your purpose, live a purposeful life. Because if you know your purpose, you can't give up on what you want to become. So for me, as empowering women in STEM is
Mhm.
is actually building a strong community of women, building a community of leaders, building a community of ambitious women who have ambitions, women who knows where they are going and what they want to achieve. Because when you know where you are going, when you know your destination, you can't just give up before you achieve what you want to achieve. So the reason why women actually give up without reaching their destination, it might be maybe three things. First is when they tell you you are a woman, gender inequality, you are a woman, you can't do that. Or someone is pointing fingers on you, be like, huh, you are doing engineering, you are a woman, you can't go there, or you can't achieve that, only men can do that. You actually get discouraged mentally. But if you are strong enough, if your goal is strong than people's word, you can go further and um overcome all those negativity. You don't have to look. Let your belief or your positive mind be more powerful than the negative belief. So the second thing, it might be the family. You see, women women have a lot of work, as I can say, in a family than male, because maybe they are going to work, they have to come back, they do the house chores, they take care of the kids, and then be like, maybe their husband be like, no, you can't be going to work, my kids cannot be staying alone. So that is another challenge for women as well. So they have to know how to balance a family life and a professional life, because if you can't balance all together, you cannot succeed in this STEM career, because they're heavy career. You have to be disciplined. You have to balance both family and professional life.
Okay. The other question, this one is directed to you, Leblanc, and Nafisa, you can assist. So the question
Okay.
is, okay, now we have the facts that women are actually less than men in STEM, but those are just facts. The question
Yeah.
is, how? How do we increase the number of women in STEM? How do we increase the number in STEM since there's less women in STEM?
Through education, as I said, the education is, if you can see now, there is many non-profit organization which is helping women to build their skills in STEM for free, like they're not paying for it. And if you are really encouraged into building a skill, if you are really encouraged into networking with powerful women in this world, you really have the opportunity to learn. So through education, as I can tell you, there is, as I said, there is breaking barriers. There is, in that organization, an overseas organization from New York, America. But how did I get connected to them? Through the search, because I know what I want, I know what I'm looking for. So I got to join the Breaking Barriers through Google while searching for women in tech, women in STEM organization, and that how I joined the
Mhm.
the breaking barriers, and I've learned a lot, and that's how I built my confidence into achieving what I want to achieve. So through education, as I said, a I'm building a non-profit organization, a group or a group of women, which is Women Tech Inspire, where actually I'm looking for women who want to build skills, who want to build their profile, who want to become powerful women, powerful leaders, powerful women in tech, who want to know their purpose in life. You can't just be there saying, no, how can I join? There's a lot of opportunities. Through education, we are building women in STEM. Through the dedication and discipline and encouragement and empowerment, we will succeed in this. There will be, in 2025, you will see there is maybe equality with men and female in the professional life in STEM, because in this world, I think female are being more encouraged into join STEM careers as technology is advancing.
Awesome. How about you, Nafisa? What are your thoughts? How do we increase the number of women in STEM?
Um, as Leblanc, we can increase by education, and on my side, I think we have to start by like empowering young ladies from high school about STEM, so they will have a clear direction when they're heading to tertiary. They will know that what they want and what is STEM all about, and yes, all about those stuff.
Okay. Um, the other question is, how do we, okay, I'm just gonna read this one right here on YouTube. Where are we in terms of getting more people in STEM, and where do you think we will be in the next 5 years? But you have answered that question, like the 5 years part. But then the question is, where are we in terms of getting more people into STEM?
I think we are advancing because if you can measure the life before COVID and the life after in the life in COVID, because I can't say after COVID because we are still in it. So there have been more improvements, like online education. Everything is going online, and this is the opportunity. You are not limited, like we are not limited into reaching many people, because now everything is online, and online means you can get connected with global population. So as we are saying, we can empower women in STEM. We are not limited into empowering women only in South Africa, or saying we're only going to empower women in Durban. We're not saying, oh, we're going only to empower students of university, Durban University of Technology or UKZN students. No, because now everything, we have the opportunity to host an event online. We have an opportunity to go to social media to post our application forms, to encourage many women who are willing to build their skills, many women who are willing to learn a skill that will help them in their professional life, to build a skill that will help them promote their CVs when they are going to do an interview or when they are going to apply for a specific job. So we are actually not limited. The world is becoming broad in the internet world. Everything is going online. Everything is becoming digital, and that is how we're actually going to improve for the next 5 years for whoever who asked that question. Because you can just imagine in 2018, women who were interested in doing maybe marketing in 2018, maybe there were few, maybe let's say 80% of people went digital in 2020, especially in business, internet marketing. Many people now are doing internet marketing. Many people are doing are actually working online, earning passive income, but they didn't know how to do that in 2019, because now everything is online. They are actually getting encouraged to join online digital interaction.
Okay. The other question is, what will be your ideal solution for township or rural economy using STEM? What will be your ideal solution for townships
The main thing
or rural economy using STEM?
the main thing about the rural community is through education, because most people who are living in rural areas, they don't have access to internet. Some of them, they don't have access, they don't know how to do coding, or they don't even know what is coding means. So as going there in the rural areas, as actually looking for rural people and educating them, giving them knowledge, giving them skills, that's how they will also rise up and know what the STEMs means and what benefits they have to engage into STEM careers. And that will be beneficial as well for their business and the economy.
Just to add
Nafisa?
on that, um, I basically think that our government should focus more on the township and rural areas, because township and rural people, they don't have strong access to internet, and some of them have lack of computer literacy. So
Yeah.
basically, from this side, I would like that government should expand that and we should go out there and empower the rural and township people, because during this COVID time, the only people who had access to the internet was those who have was the higher class. Like for example, was private school students, they were continuing their lesson online. Meanwhile, um, township and rural areas, school children didn't have access to that. So I think now that our government needs to look on that now, because we need to equal this. Because the next time when something happens, um, like this, township and rural areas, we have to adapt to the new world, to the new norm, to the online learning. So we need to keep empowering so that one day it will be equal.
All right. Okay. The other question is, what are new concepts, or what new STEM concepts are you hoping to teach others, whether it's in South Africa, Africa, or worldwide?
Oh, okay. So as I said before, for the Women Tech Inspire, on the first current, I'm actually concentrating on web development, web designing, artificial intelligence, and IoT and cloud computing. Yeah.
And Nafisa?
On my side, it will be with technology. I'm focused on mobile app web development. So yes, because I think we all have ideas, people have ideas, so they're not aware of how can they start, how can they take the ideas to problem solving, to build like mobile apps. So yes, I'll do that.
Okay. Because of time, I'm just gonna ask like a few questions, and just looking some questions on Facebook, YouTube. All right. On YouTube, there's another question for both of you. It's like, what are the challenges that you have faced so far as a woman in STEM? What challenges, and how did you go through those challenges? Just to advise somebody else who maybe might be going through the same thing that you're going through. So, like, what challenges have you faced as a woman in STEM, and how have you found a solution for it, or those problems,
Okay,
challenges?
okay. Um, as I said from the beginning, that I am a self-taught programmer, and during 3 years, I faced a lot of challenges. It was like an on and off thing. I had to drop out, come back, and all those stuff. So basically, last year I decided to come back fully, and one of the most important things that I started like growing my network with people who work in the field of STEAM. I started joining initiatives. I have grown from there, and I can really say that that has changed my lifestyle. And I think that if I didn't join the initiative or my network program, I shouldn't be where I am today with the leadership that I am doing. I am doing a leadership that's focused on system development, and it's playing a very huge role in my life, and it has changed me from back then.
Yeah, as just to add for what Nafisa just said, as she was going like on and off, I can say that is mostly like lack of time as well, time management as a woman. time management, because sometimes, let's say we go to school or we actually have a lot of work to do regarding our professions, but now we found ourselves having a lot of work to do, maybe in the house as well. And then when we're done, we're actually getting tired, and then our motivation is going down. Lack of motivation is going down. But now, sometimes as well, when you are doing, you are coding, and you know how programs, if a man programmer can complain, that means they are looking at you a woman, or you a female, saying, she cannot do that, because the male are saying that it's hard to do. So you're actually doing it, and then you will find it's very challenging. Let's say you are coding, and then you're finding bugs in your code, and you have no idea where to check that bug or how to sort it out. And then you have to ask for a male friend to sort it out for you, or to manage, to help you actually sort out your code, or sort out whatever problem that you are facing in your professional world. So as for me, I can say how I overcome that challenge is to build my confidence, to stay positive, to learn a lot, reading and practicing. That's how I overcome. Because when I found out that I failed to do something yesterday, I focused today. I put a lot of effort today, so that tomorrow I'll be able to do what I failed to do. And then I have to build my self-confidence. I have to build my positive mindset, and concentrating on my goals and what I want to achieve in life. And that's how I overcome all my challenges in professionally.
Awesome. This is another weird question here. Like, which superhero would you have become if, maybe, like, okay, if you were a superhero, who would you be and why? Relating this question to STEM.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Okay. I will go for Winnie Madikizela Mandela, because she was a very
Okay.
brave woman. She was
Huh?
a very brave woman. Bravery made her an outstanding leader. She led with true dedication. She completely reshaped the narrative of what is meant to be a woman active at the time. Therefore, paving the way for generations of women to come. That's it.
I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, it's actually good. It's actually good that we also have our own superheroes in South Africa. Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, as for me, what I can say, as I did a lot of research, I'm an ambitious woman, and I have a lot of goals and dreams to achieve. So as I can say, for now, my actually role model on the superheroes in the women in STEM, it can be Gwen Shotwell. I don't know if you know her, but she is an American businesswoman and engineer who she turns blended ambitions into reality.
I hope she's watching.
How? Like she is a president and chief operating officer of SpaceX. She studied chemical engineering and what is SpaceX first? SpaceX is an American space transportation company where she is responsible for day-to-day operations and company growth. So uh it, it's like she actually when she started her career in engineering. She didn't want to do engineering, but her mother was an actress and her father was a brain surgeon. So they took her to an event, a STEM event, women in STEM event, to see what women are doing. So that's where she built actually her confidence into joining engineering field, a STEM career, and turn a reality to a dream. So in this year 2020, she was listed as the 55th most powerful woman in the world by Forbes. Imagine if you can be listed in the number 55, the powerful woman of the world. Imagine how many women are in this world. So you have built a lot of initiatives and you have influenced many people in this world. So she started a bachelor of science and received a master's in science in mechanical engineering and applied mathematics from Northwood University. So she was not limited, saying no, because in her generation women were limited. Women were not allowed into going into engineering field because they were saying, oh, that is for men. Women were not allowed into going to study mathematics, but she was ambitious enough into saying, no, I'm going to do that. And when she applied for her first job, when she was doing her interview, they told her, be like, no, you can't, you are a woman engineer. And then she replied to the interviewer, no, I'm not a woman engineer. I am an engineer. So she originally planned to work in the automotive industry and was enrolled in the Crystal Corporation's management training program, but desired a more hands-on technique, more on engineering role, and did not remain in that industry. Why? Like she got her career, like her dream career, where she wanted to become, where she wanted to work in the automotive industry, but she couldn't stay there because she actually is like she's living in the ambitious world. She's just living in a dream life. So people were actually telling her that she doesn't know what she wants. Like you can see, like women right now in this world, or women in South Africa, when you start something, they will tell you, no, you are a female, you can't do that. But she was so ambitious in such a way that she couldn't even give her ears to the negative comments or negative speech of people. She wanted to build and put spacecraft together. Therefore, she moved to Earth Second Research Center of the Aerospace Corporation and did technical work on military space research and development contact. So during this moment where she was doing research, imagine she worked in the thermal analysis while writing dozens of papers, just doing research in order to get where she wants to become. So on variety of subjects, including conceptual small spacecraft design. So it's like her mind was just on the space, even though she was doing engineering, the physical work, but she was just living in the space. I think someone who could see her that moment, she could be like, maybe this person, she's not even living on Earth right now. So she actually did more research as well on the spacecraft design and infrared signature, target modeling, space shuttle integration, and rental cooperations. So what she did 10 years of research after her degree. In that 10 years, she left again that industry. So it's like she was just living toward her dream, where she wants to become. That when I said, like, you must have a goal, you must have a dream, you must know where you want to become. Because let's say today you're going to work in a company, maybe you found a job, your dream job, but in a company which is not a dream company. Maybe you will stay there because you are getting a lot of money. But some people want to work having a dream job and in a dream company, which is like everything that you want to have. So when she left the Aerospace Corporation to become a director of the Space Systems Division at Microcosm. So in 2002, what happened? She joined the SpaceX. You know the
Sorry to cut
SpaceX.
you short a bit.
Yeah.
But you can
So,
continue.
so,
It's just running out of time though.
so So her initiative, I'm just gonna say her initiative, where she became the first private where she turned SpaceX, a SpaceX as a first private company to successfully launch an orbit of spacecraft, and also has a multi-billionaire dollar because they got a contract from NASA to deliver astronauts and science instruments to the International Space Station. So it was just all thanks to her initiatives. Imagine if she could stay where she started, but moving forward where she wants to become, made that company get a contract with NASA to deliver instruments for astronauts and scientists.
All right. Before we close, ladies, there was another question on YouTube. Um, it's from Toby Seeley, and she wants to know how can she connect with you guys, like your social links, maybe Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Yeah.
So on my LinkedIn, you can just search Leblanc Juliette Galalisi. I think you can give them a link later
Yeah.
on the comments,
Yeah, I will just put it
so
on
they
the
can connect with
comments.
you, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe on Facebook as well.
All right. And Fisa.
Okay. On LinkedIn, they can connect with me. It's just Nafisa Anivedi. Or on Instagram is
Mm-hmm.
Nafisa Katinge.
How? Why are you laughing?
So look, I'm just gonna put it here on the comments so you can post it on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Before we close again, since we're talking about STEM today, and I hope you're still right there and watching and with us. I know the time is like just flew by, you know. But then on Tuesday, don't forget to catch us again for a computer science learning series. Computer science learning series, yeah. So Dave Semmelink, one of our own, will be doing another series, still the same series, but another topic, which is Introduction to Python. So yeah, don't miss out. Tuesday, the 17th of November, is the introduction to Python. Yeah. And it's gonna be at half past five in the afternoon, half past five, SAST, so South African Standard Time, T plus two. Yeah, right there. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us and hoping that you will join us again. STEMit is gonna be, it will have like more and more and more content for you. There's another guest. I will just say right now, it's a special guest. I wouldn't say the name, but he's okay. Why am I saying he? Why am I saying he? I should have just said like they say. Since it's a special guest. They will teach us or like tell us more, and I'm hoping that they will have tutorials for you, because that is what I promised at first, that we're gonna have conversations and we're gonna have tutorials or presentation. So they're gonna show you, uh, talk to you about artificial intelligence and machine learning. So that, let's just say next week, next week, and I want to have more people for you that will show you more stuff in STEM and computer science. That's why we call it STEM. It's the big word. All right. Thank you very much. Tune in later. My name again is Letu Shabalala, and I was joined in by Leblanc Kalalizi and Nafisa Alibedi. So see you again, same time next week. Cheers.
Cheers.